Well, hi, and welcome to another one of Wally's Weekend Drives. You know, if you've been paying attention to the gas pumps, which I'm sure you have been, you might not want to be thinking about that weekend drive anymore with the price the way they are. But I found something that might help out a little bit here. First of all, I'm totally impressed, and that's not an understatement. The 2021 Mustang Mach-E GT extended range, which is also all-wheel drive, full electric vehicle right here, and leaves nothing to be desired. And when I say that, I really do mean it. One of the things that we noticed about it, if you're into like all the techno stuff, it's pretty cool. When you're driving down the road at night, the horse actually lights up. So that's kind of neat, so people coming behind you can tell the Mustang GT is behind you. Then if you look down here right below, you'll see cooling louvers that open and close at speed, because the battery and the motor in there does generate heat, so you do need to have some cooling in there. And also, in the eco mode here, LED lights take the least amount of drain, so Ford has provided great LED lights here. And then down underneath it, you have cooling vents here that go for the air curtain around the tire, or cooling vents here that go also, again, right back to the battery compartment, because we know that heat does kill batteries. And that's one of the things here in Arizona you really got to be aware of. So when you talk about the fact it's an electric motor, this is going to surprise you. Right here, this is making equivalent to 480 horsepower and 635 foot-pounds of torque. So what does that equate to? You say that's a lot of numbers, but is it cool? What it comes down to right there, 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. That's fast. Now, we had it well above the speed limit, so it's perfectly capable for sure. And the thing that we liked about it is the 20-inch wheels right here with these great all-season tires on it. And you notice that they've painted their brake calipers red just to show that they're hot and they're going to be the thing that works. And if you look on here on the side also, this is where you plug it in. Now, this is a simple charger that comes with it, and it actually plugs into your 110 at home. No problem with that. Now, one thing that you'll want to do, I did a little bit of research on it, and to charge this thing up is right at $15, I should say, per charge to charge it. That's a 270-mile range. That's pretty good. So if you take that and you extrapolate it over 10,000 miles, you're going to save $600 to $1,400 in gas just by doing this electric. So that's a big deal right now with inflation the way it is. But let's talk a little bit about, the fact that it's got great technology. Right here, you've got folding electric mirrors that have your turn signals and the blind spot in there. And down here, they've got a great little emblem here, the Mach-E, man, I'll tell you, this is the thing. But all the cool stuff's inside, so let's take a look at that. Okay, so we've established ourselves inside here. And the first thing you're going to notice when you sit down is this tilt telescopic steering wheel. Leather wrapped, quite comfortable, good design for sure. And it's got all the controls on it. You can see you have your cruise control, you have your dynamic cruise control distance setting, you have your lane keeping. So this is actually a hands-free kind of driving thing, even though I don't recommend it. But let's take a look at the center stack here. This 15.5-inch display right here pretty much is about the most awesome thing I've ever seen. So if you look at it, the first thing you're going to see is you can see Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, you can hook something Bluetooth into it. Navigation, you want to see the navigation on this? Look at the navigation on that. And then down here, you also have your tire pressure, so you can monitor that. Sketch is something pretty cool if you're driving down the road and you got nothing to do. Look at this. You can play, you can have like an Etch-a-Sketch deal going on for your passenger. That's pretty cool. Or if you want to take a look at the radio, you're going to be able to see that too. That comes up right there, so it's all happening. Now, down here lower, you do have the seat heater, steering wheel heater, your fan control right here. You can see everything's digital, so it just kind of shows up. It's pretty cool, actually. I really like it. But if you go over here, then you're going to see dual zone climate control and all the right-hand controls for your passenger also. But looking underneath, you see a USB-C and a USB outlet here, and you can see I've got my phone charging in the wireless charger right here. So that with the cup holders, and right here, it actually doesn't have a transmission because it's an electric motor, but this is where you go from park to reverse to neutral to drive, and low if you need it, because it is all-wheel drive if you get in inclement weather. So let's take a look a little bit further outside and see what else we have to offer. Okay, so that gives you an in-depth look at this 2021 Mach-E Mustang. Let me tell you, I give it a 10 out of 10. This thing rocks all the way from the gas mileage all the way down to the performance. Man, I'll tell you what, if you can't have fun in this car, you can't have fun anywhere. But let's also talk about Ford's new Lightning. It's an F-150 pickup that's totally electric. You can't order them yet, but they're coming soon, and I expect the same kind of performance out of this. But if you're looking for a gas F-150, Herb Janukian up here at Camelback Ford has 50 F-150s in stock, and what he'll do is give you a $500 rebate while everybody else is charging premium price. He's giving you a $500 rebate and great financing. So make sure and stop up here to Camelback Ford and see Herb Janukian.